What's up guys, Captain Alex Mason here, and today I'm going to be talking about what may or may not be true. Again, it's all mostly speculation, but until we have further information, this is what it is. So, if you guys, if any of you are like me, you follow a channel who specifically is both a gameplay channel and a Call of Duty news channel, which in this case is Ali A. And from what he said, and from what it looks like there's going to be, yeah, there is no campaign for the older gen consoles versions of Black Ops 3. And you want to know why they said there won't be? Because of limitations. Because they still want to incorporate the co-op mode and the paint your own camo on your weapon. See, no. Okay, just because you have a next-gen console, the only thing you really need to be worrying about is the graphics and the gameplay. You do not need to put in, oh, co-op mode, because, you know, making us play with other online players who probably won't even help, you know, makes sense. It's just like Grand Theft Auto again. Besides, we don't necessarily need co-op mode. I mean, World at War, yeah, it had it, but that doesn't mean everybody liked it. I mean, I did like it, but, you know, that was kind of like an old thing. And for starters, the painting on your camo, your own camo, no. I'm sure it's more to it than that, but basically you could put your own type of weapon camo on it with the options that they have, and that's what's stupid about it. You don't need it. Will it progress the gameplay? No. I mean, just because you're making this mainly for the next gen console doesn't mean you have to solely make it for next gen. Okay, no wonder people say Call of Duty is like a dying breed now, because those who actually played it or played the originals all the way up to this point are kind of furious about it, because now they're making these ones so limited. Like, the last good Call of Duty game that we had that actually had everything that it could get was Ghosts. Now, I know a lot of people hated Ghosts. However, it was the last known Call of Duty game to get all of the personalization packs, the DLC maps, and all the other content for the PS3 and Xbox 360 consoles. Now, the reason why I didn't say Advanced Warfare is because, well, you don't get some of the older weapons like the AK-47, the M16, the STG-44. You don't get any of those. Which is another reason why I'm planning on buying a PS4, because I use, like, if you guys have seen me in my multiplayer videos, I always try to include every single weapon available in multiplayer, and whatever faction works appropriately for them to be used by them. So that's one thing. The other, I'm gonna put this in the in this video as well. Another thing I want to mention today is but I gotta put my disclaimer out first. If you guys don't know what a brony is, I'm one of those people, and I know a lot of people will say, oh, Call of Duty and My Little Pony don't mix real well. You might be surprised, and if you guys haven't figured it out yet, well, you're bound to anyway. So, their movie recently came out, and if any of you brony guys are watching, or girls, it doesn't matter, the movie was good, but it still wasn't what I was expecting at all. Like, I'm like, for God's sake. I mean, now she knows where this stuff came from and all, but she still didn't see the Pony World, and neither did the other main six. That's why they gotta visit each other's world. Because that would actually make for a much better, like, a much interesting story. Not saying that Rainbow Rocks and the friendship games were bad, but, you know, it's not what everybody wanted. Trying to think. I don't even remember. Oh, so at the end of the movie, I don't know if it was the end credits or not, but we do see, like, after normal human world Twilight was finished becoming a nightmare Twilight, or whatever you want to call it, after she's, like, cooled her jets, and she transferred to Canterlot, we see that the other Twilight, the Pony World Twilight, visits and sees her human counterpart. I'm really hoping that they can somehow associate the movies with the shows, like the season. Like, I know they're all plot related already. I mean, especially if you've read the comic books where she mentions going to the human world. But I would like to see in the near future an MLP episode where either the main six from the human world see this world, or vice versa, because, you know, yeah, it's gonna set off some kind of weird thing, but, you know, people will just think, oh, they're twins. I mean, look at Celestia. She thought, oh, I didn't know she had a twin. And they said, that's not a twin. So, yeah, I mean, sure, it'll make things a little more interesting, but all you have to do is, like, get a Sharpie marker right on your shirt and say, congrats, you're the Pony World version and you're the human version. Simple as that. Either that or the next Equestria Girls movie, because we all know how Hasbro operates. They're bound to make another one, which I really hope they do, because they're actually getting better and better each time they make them. Finally does the I screwed it up already. They should finally make an Equestria Girls movie, maybe the fourth and maybe the last. I don't really know at this point. Just so long as they finally just, like, have each other visit each other's worlds. I will point out that little moment where human world Spike, you know, just the regular dog, finally started talking. However, I'm not sure if that's permanent, because, you know, yeah, it was through magic, but, you know, it's not like he's gonna probably stay talking forever. That would be awesome if he did. I mean, I'd imagine so. But her flipping out, she's like, ah, my dog can talk! And now seeing her pony counterpart, which is awesome. And then my questions for it was, because, you know, they obviously turn anthro, but not anthropomorphic, or whatever. Well, no, that's actually wrong. Let me take that back. Yeah, they do transform just a bit. But what kind of confused me more was the fact that, okay, well, we all know that Twilight is an alicorn, so it would make sense that the crystal formate, like the aura version of her horn, would show up, and the wings. But it doesn't make any sense for Sunset Shimmer, because she's no princess. But in the video, My Past Is Not Today, she does transform, and we all know she was a unicorn before, but then she gets wings. Now, it's not her, you know, she-demon form, it was just her regular form, but then in the movie, she does the same thing, and her horn grows, and it's like, okay, well, now she's gotta be some form of princess, but then, like, we don't know. Is she really? Because the only way we could find that out is if she went back to the Pony World and see if she grew wings. I mean, not that I wouldn't be, you know, upset by the fact that we have another princess, but yeah, I guess she would basically kind of be the ambassador to the human world. But then again, no, because she's in the human world and we don't believe in this sort of stuff, they'll probably won't believe her except for maybe, um, the kids at Canterlot High. Also, what are they gonna do when they graduate? Or like, what's gonna happen here? I mean, are they all still gonna be contacts or something? I guess they kind of have to, considering how now they're like the direct link for saving the human world from all the equestrian magic. Like, last line of defense, that sort of stuff. Too bad we can't. Too bad we can't actually use that for actual military purposes. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, that's going on. There's really not much to talk about after that. On that account, I finally got myself a newer copy of Ghost, but that's a little bit of old news because this one, the one that I bought at GameStop, yeah, I'm looking at you, GameStop, did not work. Like, it did work up until the point where the disc, it wasn't me and it wasn't my system, would no longer work anymore because the scratches got too deep. Now, there were scratches on this one before, but it would only freeze up my system after long periods of time. Now, whenever I put it in, and by long periods of time, I mean like 10 minutes. Like, I could only do one multiplayer match and then it would freeze. Now, in this account, like, now because it's gotten so bad, I can only play 2 minutes worth of this before it craps out on me. So, yeah, that's the thing. So I finally got a new one. I still have enough cash to buy one of the DLC packs that I still intend to get. And I don't know if I said it yet what it was, but if I didn't, I'm keeping that as a surprise, but I will tell you, it will be coming shortly. Just gotta figure out when to download it. And if any of you guys are on my friends list and you see me like on your PlayStation saying, oh, he's playing this, then you'll probably know what exactly it is I'm talking about. But yeah, that's the thing. Still working on Heroes. I just got what's his face? Captain Gideon's statue in Heroes. Still upgrading my base because I now have all the types of soldier classes, which was infantry, juggernauts, snipers, spec ops, and RPG troopers. Now the only thing that's left to do is upgrade the rest of the camps, so that way all the other camps can have the same accessibility. And then my primary thing that I want to upgrade the most, like up until I can no longer upgrade because of the level of my base, is my weapons defenses, because the more you upgrade them, the more health they get, the more damage they can deal, and the more difficult they are for other players. Because right now my base is like an open door. And then the mines, resources I want to start upgrading last. I still haven't gotten my diamond mine or my diamonds depot. However, I have made it to the level where I can get them. But that's another thing. I don't necessarily want to do the rest of the campaign missions on Heroes just yet, because I'd rather wait till my base is like upgraded to an extent where I can say, yeah, I trust my base. My base will get attacked a couple of times, but it won't necessarily lose all its resources, and I might actually get the camp finally done, which is survive 5 PvP matches and win. Basically, if I can outlast their troops or the amount of time that they have to attack on my base, I win and they lose. Yeah, other than that, there's nothing really going on. So yeah, bummer. Black Ops 3 won't. Oh, speaking of which, I gotta remember this. So because of the fact that it won't have the campaign for the older gen consoles at this moment, I'm not quite sure it's even official. But if it does, basically what the company's gonna do is, you're not gonna have to pay, like, you know, the full price for what a brand new COD game is, like, you know, I don't know, $65, or that's probably a really bad estimate, but it's around 60. You're probably not even gonna pay most of that. You're probably gonna pay like maybe either 30 or 20. I don't know. I'm thinking low numbers, but I don't think it's gonna go any lower than I don't think it's gonna go any lower than 20. But yeah, it's a bummer. I was actually getting psyched because I was like, yay, we're coming out for old gen. But now we find out, yeah, no, it still sucks. And plus, you won't get the giant, so it won't matter anyway, right? So, yeah, PS4, everyone. Like I said, I probably won't get it right away. I still haven't even gotten Advanced Warfare, and there's a reason for that, because I don't want to get it for the PS3, because I pretty much got all the Call of Duty games for the PS3 that I ever wanted. The only thing now I left to do is to get the DLC packs for them. I'll show you what I mean. So, going off on a limb here. This just needs one. I'm only getting one DLC pack for this because that's the only pack that has the Easter egg in it. Two. Yeah, two. Obviously all of them. All of them that I want to get, which is some of the customization characters, the DLCs and whatnot. Nuketown and 2 others, so this has 3 left. And basically I have to get all of them for this one because, you know, I haven't even touched this one yet. Except, no, I did. I played at least one map, but that was when a friend was over, because he had it. I didn't. Like, he had the copy, I just have to get the other DLCs, which shouldn't be a problem. But because of the fact that it's mostly surrounded by hackers, I most likely won't do that right away, because I don't want to deal with them right now. Alright, well, again, Max Mason, and I think I've bored you guys to death already. So, I'm just gonna go. Bye.